Coming up, seafood sandwiches so fresh, it's like sending your mouth on a cruise. Life in Annapolis, Maryland centers around the crab-filled waters of the Chesapeake Bay. And at the Boatyard, they're serving up seafood sandwiches so fresh, they're sitting swimmingly at number 6. Boatyard is bringing hungry customers in by the droves. What are they hankering for? The freshest fish sandwiches in town.
It's a real locals place. You know, you never know who you're going to run into here. You can see the governor here. You can see an America's Cup sailor here.
And you'll probably see owner Dick Franyo, who spent 3 decades crushing it in the world of high finance before seeking a sea change.
Said, how do I take all my love of the bay and sailing, fishing, and all my stuff and celebrate the bay and give back? And so here we are, Boatyard Bar and Grill.
Dick may be the brains behind the place, but the heart and soul is head chef George Betts, a.k.a. Uncle George. Let's say we're first-time visitors to the Chesapeake Bay area. Is there one dish we absolutely must try?
Crab cakes, crab cakes, crab cakes.
Crab cakes it is, in the form of the aptly named best crab cake sandwich you'll ever eat. Uncle George, what do we start with?
This is Maryland Jumbo Lump Crab Meat, Chesapeake Bay Gold.
The gold gets mixed with a handful of crushed crackers. What is that, like a filler?
There is no filler. This is binding. Bind little nuggets of gold together with crushed saltines.
Next comes a little Old Bay seasoning, some fresh parsley, and
we're going to gently toss it, gently, because you don't want to break up the nuggets of gold. You got to handle it like you're handling a baby bird, and you don't want to crush that bird. A little TLC.
That sets up for about 20 minutes. Then it's time for their top-secret crab cake sauce.
I got this from the Pentagon years ago. I can't give it to anybody else because I signed papers.
Then he forms baseball-sized mounds of that top-secret crab cake blend, and off they go for a little oven time.
Oh, man, don't they look great? I might eat these myself.
Instead, he puts one on a fresh brioche with locally sourced lettuce and tomatoes and sticks it with a little homestayed pride.
It's the best crab cake sandwich you'll ever eat. Even my friend Michelle Obama, the First Lady, says that's a fact.
Just right.
It's full of lump crab meat, and that's the sign of a wonderful crab cake.
To see great texture, it's the real deal.
Just the right amount of spice, a lot of crab meat. It's just a good all-around sandwich.
As we mentioned, Boatyard Captain Dick Franyo is on a serious mission to preserve Chesapeake Bay.
We give 1% of our sales back to the bay.
It's not just good for the bay, it's good for business. That's where the Boatyard's food comes from. Case in point, one of Uncle George's personal favorites, the soft-shell crab sandwich. Did you know soft-shell crabs come in 5 sizes?
Their size: hotels, primes, mediums, large, and whales. These are whales. These are the largest you can get.
Soft-shell crabs are a seasonal delicacy, and the local love runs deep.
They're delicious. That's my favorite. It's the rite of spring in Maryland. The hard crab, blue crab, goes through a molting. His shell cracks, and he slithers right out of it, and then you have the soft shell.
And did you also know while you're cleaning your crabs, you can mix in a little virtual sightseeing? We are pretty close to our nation's capital.
The female, which we have here, has an apron shaped like the Capitol building, Washington, D.C., the Rotunda, and the male, you'll see, Washington Monument. Old wives' tale, maybe? I don't know, but it looks like it to me.
Who knew crabs were so patriotic? Once cleaned, George gets them coated using the dry hand, wet hand method.
Flour it, shake it, buttermilk, and our panko. It's a nice crunchy texture. It's a combination of panko, Italian breadcrumbs, and corn cereal crumb. Very nice crunchy texture.
Then it's off to the deep fryer.
Smell these. Don't they smell delicious? These are delicious.
Those crabs are laid down on cradles of freshly grilled ciabatta bread.
We just got this morning from our local baker. Lettuce, nice local tomatoes, and your soft shell. This is the best soft shell sandwich in Maryland, and if you're the best in Maryland, you're the best anywhere.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Doesn't get better than that. I do like soft shell. It's very hard when you can't get them. So when season comes, people go track them down.
There's a lot of meat in these crab. It's awesome. The crunchiness of it is perfect texture. It kind of explodes in your mouth with this great flavor. It's very Chesapeake.
Props to the Boatyard for their commitment to conservation. Who knew you could help the environment just by eating sandwiches? Talk about win-win.